get right to it. Look. No introductions, no interruptions. When I roll into functions, just know that it's tucked in, like I wore a tuxin. Say hello to Justin. Justin for making something out of nothing. Mama told me I'm a star. Them haters said I wasn't. Now I'm looking at a mugging from a V-dozen shrugging. Feeling like McLovin, I'm becoming a conundrum. These dum-dums forgot where I come from. There's nothing that we run from. BK, niggas know the status. Got like 2 spots in the top 3 rappers. It's hot for trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. Hold your head. I want to send a big shout out to everybody out in Cali. Prayers up to y'all.
Prayers up. LA.
You know, all the shit that's going on in Cali, the fires. I know y'all seen it. It's all over the news. Celebrities' homes are burning down. It's sweeping through neighborhoods. It hit Sunset. I saw some footage of Sunset, which is crazy because I remember the last time we was out there.
Yeah, we was on Sunset.
And to know where Sunset is and to know the fire is there is wow.
That's crazy.
They said Runyon Canyon right now is on fire.
That
like
is
the whole,
nuts.
The whole thing is just crazy.
So prayers up to everybody in Cali. Shout out to my man Cali Rose. Cali Rose, I hope everything's okay out there. Prayers to the families that's displaced right now. Let's send some
prayers
positive
up,
energy
LA.
that way.
Yeah.
Prayers
Let's
up,
send some
prayers
positive
up.
energy that way, man.
Prayers to all my LA friends and the whole LA.
She's on fire. It's funny. LA kind of been on fire all year.
It's crazy, yeah. It's crazy.
That was a rap joke. It didn't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, prayers up, man. Prayers up. What the hell is going on? I remember seeing Trump on Joe Rogan, and they were talking about these fires and how they could be prevented, and how there was was it a bill or there was some sort of contract that would allow
certain amount
the
of water,
the water to run through that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're saying there's no water in the pumps to fight these fires and all that. Yeah, that's crazy to even potentially have a situation like this that could happen anytime and not do anything about it.
You don't have no water. You got the whole Pacific Ocean right there.
And then they say it's not raining over there like that neither.
You got the whole Pacific Ocean right there. So you can try to tell me they can't put piping that go from the ocean to supply these water lines? When California seems like it goes on fire all the time.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? There's no preparedness for that?
Yeah, you would think like every year, pretty much every year, this shit is going down. What is the contingency plan? What is the I've seen firefighting drones. Mm-hmm. And then all the footage that I saw with the Cali shit, I didn't see not one of them.
Don't they have something that control the weather though?
Yeah, all right, for those of you that do know, this should be like common knowledge, but it's not. But we've had technology that can control the weather. So whenever stuff like this happens, I'm kind of weirded out. Like, all right, we can make it stop raining for the Super Bowl, but we can't like stop people's homes from burning down.
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't know what to think. I think it's devastating. I know people who have lost their homes.
I think it's done on purpose.
I mean, it's
what is the purpose?
People are evacuating, no power. It's
I mean, there's a lot of shit to this. Like, is it a spiritual thing where everything that's been going on in Hollywood is just like the God saying, all right, here's your brimstone and fire? Like,
nah.
Get rid of the evidence.
I think it's them. You know, you want to
when you say them,
you know, you saying that it's like retribution for what was going on in Hollywood. That's what you was leaning towards, right?
Right.
I think it's the people in that control Hollywood that's doing it. If you want to create something new, you got to destroy it first. So when we look at the World Trade Center, right? They destroyed that, got rid of that, built something new. You look at when the levees broke in Louisiana.
When you say they,
I mean, we want to keep this channel.
Yeah. You want to keep her alive. How about that? You want to keep her alive. But yeah. But what would be what are they destroying that for?
To
With the
rebuild.
world trade, that happened for war. What is this for?
I mean, they say for war, for insurance policy that was cashed out, that he took prior to the buildings falling down. So I don't think it was war.
Man,
But
it's a
what we
lot.
could say is that it's strange that they can't put out these fires.
It's very strange, and I think Trump had a statement
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah. So, obviously Trump and Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, have politically always had issues with each other, right? You got
Right.
one on the left and one on the right. But obviously when this came out, when this started, Trump had to say something about the governor. Here's what he said. Governor Gavin Newsom should immediately go to Northern California and open up the water main and let the water flow into his dry, starving. This was, I think, what he said in a post beforehand. And let the water flow into his dry, starving, burning state instead of having it go out into the Pacific Ocean. It ought to be done right now. No more excuses from this incompetent governor. It's too late. Those remarks, right, were following him blaming the policies from Newsom and President Biden for causing this outbreak. He is the blame for this, Trump wrote on about Newsom on Truth Social. Why can't I say governor? Why can't I say? I see.
You said Gavin.
It's I don't know. Like it's like
Gavin.
I haven't been reading things in a while. Governor Gavin Newsom refused to sign the water restoration declaration put before him that would have allowed millions of gallons of water from excess rain and snow melt from the north to flow daily into many parts of California, including the areas that are currently burning in a virtually apocalyptic way.
Wow.
Now, the governor called this pure fiction, right?
Mm-hmm. As he should, right?
I mean,
Because why would you want to be responsible for this shit?
Right. But he also, right, when they asked him about it, I was watching CNN, and when they asked the governor about Trump's statements, he was like basically saying people were losing their lives and that Trump was politicizing what was going on. So
How can you talk about it without politicizing it if you're a politician?
I mean,
That's a weird excuse to me. What you expect him to say?
Exactly. But honestly, year after year, this shit happens. What the fuck? Like, yo, if I lived in California, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Every year, we have this shit.
I just thought of something.
Why?
this is what Newsom said to Trump's claim. He had faulted on signing a water restoration declaration.
Yeah.
He said, there is no such document as the Water Restoration Declaration. That is pure fiction. The governor is focused on protecting people, not playing politics, and making sure firefighters have all the resources they need.
I seen
Right,
firefighters.
Where's the resources?
Yeah, listen, I seen firefighters taking purses with water and putting out fires, bro. The fire truck is there. They got a bag of purses. They filling up the little bags and throwing it on fire, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. That's crazy. But then Elon Musk take his company out of that same area just recently. What had happened that made Elon take his company out? What the hell? Let me Google that.
Yo, A-Town, can we get a fact check on that?
It was a few years ago, but it had to do with policies.
The taxes, right?
It was taxes and regulations was making it too expensive to run his factories in California.
Okay. So yeah, again, man, prayers up to everybody in California. But personally, like, just being real, what the fuck, man? Like, how many times do you have to have these fires before you figure out what the fuck to do? You know what I mean? That shit is baffling to me.
I just hate that it takes something so devastating for these conversations to come to light. Do you know what I mean? Like all of this stuff that we're talking about even now. It's like we're talking about it because LA is burning down.
Well,
like LA is on fire.
That's
That
fire.
is crazy.
But
and now we're talking about this. Like
there's some
you know,
truth to that levee shit, though. There's a lot of truth to that. Because a lot of those areas, like I say, what 30 years ago or some shit like that, they had like masses of water, and it's not there anymore. And obviously, the environment is in shock. They're like all this forest and no water, like. It's almost like you manufactured the shit, or somebody said, "Let's build a levee," and then think further ahead. Like, what's going to happen to all this land when we take this water away? This shit is crazy. It's crazy.
None of that shit reached Compton and none of the hoods, right?
No, you get to Compton, you know it's really real then.
Yeah, it's really real to get to Compton.
Shit, it's crazy.
So they've been reporting all the celebs that have actually like lost their houses.
Who?
So. I mean, there were a lot. I saw a lot. Olympic swimmer Gary Hall Jr.
He lost his medals and everything.
Damn.
You know, like TMZ was updating the list of like Jeff Bridges, Candy Spelling. These are the Malibu homes, the famous Malibu homes, right? I think
Aren't they on
areas.
mountains though?
You said what?
The Malibu homes not on mountains?
What?
Mowitz, he's saying
No,
that.
are the Malibu homes on mountains?
Mountains?
Yeah.
That's where the fires are though, high up, like in the hills. A lot of people that I know that had to evacuate, a lot of them lived in Hollywood Hills. So, you know, it's crazy. Like I know someone who lost their house.
Who else? Who else you got down there, Kim?
Let's see who else lost their house.
Yeah, the fires are affecting everyone.
Yeah, I mean, Billy Crystal,
Wow.
John Goodman, and Eugene Levy, $1 million mansions turned to ash in Palisades fire.
Damn, man.
Again,
I saw that Janae Aiko's house.
I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I gotta wonder. We have had the technology to control the weather for a little while now. Why doesn't that come into play when people's houses are burning down? Like why when you got so much destruction like this? Like I wonder about that shit.
Paris Hilton, Malibu Beach House.
Yep.
She definitely got another house though. Fergie, my home surrounded by flames. Like they have all of this, all these people who are losing their house.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. Anna Faris, Adam Brody, Leighton Meester, homes burned to the ground. It's crazy.
Chat, how y'all feel about this?
And then they're talking about the whole insurance. What's the thing with the insurance? They're
Somebody
saying
said Drake probably happy.
that
Somebody
oh my
crazy
God.
for that.
What about the insurance though? Did you hear that they were canceling people's fire insurance a couple weeks ago? Or
Wait, nah, that's impossible.
am I making this up? Like I
Nah,
thought I read that
we're not saying you're
somewhere.
making it up.
No,
but
I'm saying like nobody else heard that.
Nah, that's
It
impossible.
wouldn't surprise me though.
Let me Google that.
That should be a part of your insurance. Like, that's the main thing.
There was like a report that I saw about this.
That's crazy. Your house on fire.
California fires, insurance companies dropping coverage and fleeing the state. This is 4 hours ago.
What's the
Due
source?
to decades-old law.
Oh, really? Decades old law?
Where at?
Hold on, let's see. In 1988, California voters passed Proposition 103, which gave the state's Department of Insurance the power to approve rates or even roll them back. So insurance companies that want to raise rates have to go through a regulatory process that can take months or even years. Let's see what this means for today. they began allowing rate increases and enacted reforms in an effort to keep insurers in the Golden State. And Governor Gavin Newsom has also acknowledged that there needs to be more competition in the state. Like it's very political, right? Like all this stuff, you got to really dig into it to figure out what's going on. But I know that they were talking about the insurance companies and there being some sort of change over the last couple of weeks with regards to fire insurance.
Right.
So like,
Hoffa.
let's see what I could find. Let's see what the deep search could find. 6 hours ago, here's CBS News. Thousands of Los Angeles homeowners were dropped by their insurers before the Palisades fire.
Wow. It says that they dropped about 1,600 policies in Pacific Palisades
by State Farm.
According to the California Department of Insurance. This
so
trend is not isolated to State Farm. Other insurers have also reduced coverage in wild-prone regions due to escalating risk of potential loss. What the fuck? What are you insurance for?
Right, that's always very suspect to me.
What are you insurance for?
Like, how is it?
Many homeowners have turned to California Fair Access Insurance Requirements Plan, the state's insurer of last resort. The FAIR plan has seen a significant increase in policyholders, with coverage in the Pacific Palisades rising by 85% from 2023 to 2024. Well, they about to take the crazy hit.
Here's what it says. Here's how it works. Climate change makes
crazy.
risk unpredictable. Risk makes insurance unaffordable. No insurance makes mortgages unavailable. Without mortgages, property values crash. I mean, there's just so much.
Hold on. The median income for the Pacific Palisades is $134,000. They got it. They got it.
That's the median income?
The median income is
that's low.
134,000? 134,000? Absolutely not.
In 2025? Really?
That's not low.
Oh. Shit. That's low for me.
I hear you, rich girl.
I can't live off that. Like I'm going down. Oh my God.
You think another insurance dude about to get knocked off?
Oh man, don't talk about
come
that.
on.
Something is
Just
going
saying.
on if the fire insurance was, if they were dropping
They're dropping
people
policies.
before this big catastrophe.
It's like you lose your crib, that's it. You lose your house by fire, it's over. That's it.
I don't think that this is new though. I think they did it with floods and stuff like that also.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems very
Right before
suspect.
floods.
Right before the flood.
Right before floods.
Did y'all see that the mayor, what's her name, Karen Bass? That the mayor was in Ghana and people were criticizing her for being on vacation.
Like she knew that was going to
Like she
happen.
I mean,
she was
exactly. I mean, listen.
Come on, you can't do that.
Listen. They caught her coming off the plane. They were interviewing her coming off
Everybody
the plane.
want a moment. That's
Yeah.
all it's about. Everybody
Yeah.
want a moment.
Sometimes I wish I had omnipotent powers where I could just know why the fuck all this shit happens, because it almost always feels like it's done by design. And I can't pinpoint it. I don't know, call me a skeptic, pessimist, whatever. But this shit always feels like it's done by design, bro.
I don't think that you're wrong.
Chat, what you think? You think somebody like this was some sort of plan? And if you do, why?
Well, the reason, and let me say this, the reason why they were criticizing the mayor was because they felt like they didn't have enough warning, right? And so she was on vacation and they were saying, like, with all the weather services and whatever they knew, they felt like there should have been more of a warning to Los Angeles residents, right? So, like, I guess that's very controversial because...
But how would they know that? How would they know something like that is about to happen?
Just like they know when an earthquake is going to happen, or they know when a a storm or hurricane is about to hit.
I don't think nobody know when an earthquake about that.
Yeah, but you should. I mean, come on, bro. They've had enough fires out there to have collected enough information
Data.
to be able to say, okay, it's this degrees today. The wind is blowing that way. There's a possibility this is gonna happen. You know what I mean?
I remember when fires used to happen, they used to have the helicopters, used to drop the red stuff out the helicopter. I ain't see that for this.
Somebody said it in the chat.
Yeah, HARP. Yeah. Yeah, this shit's crazy, man.
Yeah, many said there were insufficient warning from officials about the likelihood of devastating fires, as weather forecasters predicted extreme danger this week. So by Thursday of last week, the National Weather Service in LA had begun warning of extreme fire weather conditions. By Sunday, the warnings have become more dire, saying rapid fire growth and extreme behavior with any fire starts. And then they're saying that it wasn't until Monday that the mayor posted anything about the windstorm. So it says her office did not send a news release about fire risk until 11 a.m. on Tuesday morning, after the blaze in the Pacific Palisades had already broken out. So that's where the controversy is, because they're saying the Weather Service said extreme conditions last Thursday, and now it's Tuesday, and this is when you're sending out a press release. Wow. So I think that's why she's getting so much criticism, because when the press release went out, she was in...
Is she a black man?
Ghana, yeah.
So nobody's complaining about Gavin Newsom but Trump, but everybody want to hold the black mayor accountable. This is a federal thing.
I definitely feel like it's more federal.
It's a federal thing.
But then that would be
Biden,
right.
No, I think the real blame is when they built those levees. Look, nature works how nature works. When you fuck with it and you try to alter shit and you don't know what you're doing, like you took all that hydration out of that area. Now you got fucking acres and thousands of acres of potential fucking firebomb just sitting there every year. Don't fuck with nature, man.
Niggas need to put some big ass smoke detectors out that motherfucker so they can pinpoint the fire fast.
So okay, so they saying it was a lack of water in the hydrants, right?
Yeah.
But is that really the weather conditions and the warnings from the National Weather Service? Isn't that a bigger issue than ain't enough water in the hydrants? I don't know. I just feel like that's really what it's about. Them knowing that something this devastating was coming, and then really dragging their feet on the announcement.
And not
because I didn't if they knew something was happening last week.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't hear it till LA started burning. It should have been a major warning. This is about to get real.
But would that have stopped it though?
Not to say it would have stopped it,
they could
but
have put
people,
some sort of preventative shit in place. Cut
Like
down all the fucking
fire
trees.
trucks and all of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Drones with
Cut
the
shit down.
but it's about people getting out, people getting to safety. There were cars parked on the road. People had to jump out of their cars. It's an evacuation situation.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of shit that follows up behind this.
People lost everything.
People losing things, the area being evacuated, other people going in, taking shit. It's going to be a lot of shit going on.
Crazy.
Yeah.
A lot of little Ezels running around.
One of my friends in LA, when I checked on him yesterday, he likened the feeling to 9/11. He said, I feel the way I felt when the planes hit the towers. That's how it feels out there to people in LA.
Right.
Remember that feeling in New York when that happened? It was
we was
panic.
devastated. Yeah.
Right.
Devastated, but also it was this panic of what's about to happen.
Yeah, facts. I thought I was about to see Arab niggas riding through the streets with the Jeeps with the gun on the top and all that shit. I thought it was going down, son. Looking out from the project window at that shit.
That's crazy.
Man, listen. It's fucking Hunger Games out here. America's turning into Hunger Games, B.
Man, this how we starting off to 2025?
Hey,
Oh my goodness.
I think it's gonna get worse before the
I
inauguration.
feel like we're still in 2024. Shit.
Yes, this feels like the 13th month of 2024.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Crazy.
And we start over.
That's okay, Peter. Never take life for granted. Shit real. I got issues for what I've been through, but then again, if I give you my all, it's genuine. You ain't never lived a life if you never took a loss. If I die tonight, everything I ever own, you can take it all. Put my pain in this music until the song hurting. Ever gave your heart to the wrong person? If I love you, just keep it tall with me. And in return, you get rewards from me. 5-star dinners, shopping sprees and long trips. Booked a short stay with your bae in the A and gave a long